Test, test, test. Ladies and gentlemen, Caravan fans, welcome to Haggerty Field for the first time this calendar year. My name is Rocco Lopez alongside TJ Kolke. Today, the Caravan of Mount Carmel take on the Crusaders of Brother Rice in a CCO rivalry series. TJ, the Brother Rice Crusaders are ranked 20th in the country. I mean, wow. Only team from Illinois that is in the top 50 in the nation.
Yeah, no, they're a good team, a lot of solid underclassmen. But I think the Caravan have been like a strong team this year. They've got a ton of ranked guys, and when they get hot at the right time, they're a scary, scary group.
Very scary. Fans, today our camera is down on the field, not shooting through the glass up here in the Kishka Suite. We are going to take you down to Danny Moody on the field. Warm-ups are just starting. We got about 3 minutes until first pitch. Jake Matisse on the mound for the Caravan. For the Crusaders, it's number 16 leading off. We will see you back here in 2 minutes. For the Crusaders, that's number 16, Gavin Trensberg, a senior infielder. He's up to bat first for the Caravan. Count 1-0, ball first. Matisse 1-0. Fouls it off upstairs. This will be a fun one today. You know, last year the last matchup between the Caravan and the Crusaders was in the sectional semifinals at Revis. Caravan took that one. Moved on. Long fly ball that is over the fence by the flag. That's not the start that we wanted today, TJ, is it?
No, it is not, and that is, yeah, that's never how you want to start a ball game.
No, not at all. I mean, wow, he sent that ball to the moon.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a long shot on a 1-1 count. Fans, no producers today. It's just me and TJ up here, so bear with us. Starting working on a new scoreboard. Matisse, 3 pitches in, just lets up a complete fly ball.
Yeah, no, that was a tank. That was a tank for sure.
0-0 from Matisse. Up to bat for the Crusaders. That's number 21. Nolan Ramoli Jr. committed to Kentucky for baseball. As our own Danny Moody almost just gets ran into by Anthony Chavez. Gave me a smile, looked up here. Oh, 1 to Ramoli from Matisse. Medina catching for the Caravan. TJ McQuillan at third base. Joey Ireland at shortstop. Ramoli, long fly ball into right field. There is Logan Fernandez for the first out of the game.
You know, that's great from Matisse right there. Usually, once you give up a big home run, especially early in the game, you're a bit shaky. You're maybe throwing more balls, a little more wild. But Jay kept his composure right there and was able to get a quick first out, pounding the zone.
Yeah, I love to see that here. For the Crusaders, that's number 4, Patrick Herndon. Senior, 34, I apologize. That's number 34, Brady Cunningham, sophomore infielder. Excited to see him up. 0-1 for Matisse in the dirt. Count is 1-1. One from Matisse. Another fly ball that's going to leave the stadium. Fernandez chasing after it. Can't see if he has it. No, he doesn't. Count is now 1-2. One out for the Caravan. Crusaders lead by one from that early home run from forgot his name.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
I'll check Game Changer in a second. 1-2 from Matisse in the dirt. Good block by Medina.
Matisse has been given a good mix so far. You know, he's been leading off with the fastball. That's what you want to do first time through the order. Challenge the hitter, not let him see too much. Goes back to it there,
And there's another one.
Wow.
Into the parking lot. That is a deep drive from Brady Cunningham. And the Crusaders showing the Caravan why they're ranked number 20 in the country. I mean, that's all I can say about that, to be honest. 2-0, Matisse, 10 pitches in. Score is already 2-0. Never like to see that.
No, but, you know, the Caravan have a good offense, so hopefully they can chip away at this lead.
Yeah, Matisse on his 11th now. Up to bat for the Crusaders, number 9. Aiden Nojava, senior infielder. 0-0 from Matisse. Looked a little low. Ball 1. Fans, we thank you for joining us tonight here at Haggerty Field. First game of the CCL Blue crossover. Matisse buzzes the tower up there right at his head. 2-0 count on his 12th. Great camera angle from Danny Moody. Loving to see that. Strike one of the at-bat. 2-1 count. Looked like a fastball there for Matisse.
This is going to be a big game for Matisse. A little early controversy. How well can he battle back?
Curveball low. Didn't like that call.
But this is not what you like to see. You know, a lot of curveballs early in this game.
I think both of those home runs were off of curveballs. Strike or foul ball, I believe.
Yeah, he tipped it.
Yeah, didn't see that. Strike 2 swinging. Full count here for the Crusaders. Top 1 out. We thank you if you're just getting in, tuning in. Caravan versus the Crusaders. Matisse puts him down for the first strikeout of the game. Up to bat for the Crusaders, number 13, Jackson Nanatek, senior infielder. Two outs for the Caravan. Matisse on his 16th.
Well, this would be the 17th.
17th. 0-0 count. First pitch swinging. Nojava comes out swinging hard. He wants to take Matisse over the fence.
It's a good changeup right there.
Yeah.
You know, he was expecting fastball early in the count. And that's what the changeup looks like. It looks like a good two-seam, and then it just dips right below the barrel.
That falls a little low. 1-1 count. Fans, no crowd noise today. It sounds kind of weird down there. We're just up here chilling. No audio, just us up here. No one else in the Kishka suite. Hard hit line drive to Joey Ireland. Fires to Chavez for the first out of the game, and the Caravan are switching it up. Bottom 1 now. Good lead for the Crusaders. After a hot start from the Crusaders, the Caravan looked to bounce back, leading off with number 25, Colin Adams. On the mound for the Crusaders is number 13, Danny Sheehan, senior pitcher. Fun fact, he is the one who pitched against the Caravan last year in the sectional semifinal game.
That is a fun fact right there.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
0-0 for Adams starts off throwing. Strike one right down the plate for Colin. 0-1. Curveball just misses the zone. One from Adams, comes out swinging, gets through the gap. Coach Egan's going to hold him right there at first. Getting it back in quickly are the Crusaders. Colin Adams starts the Caravan off with a hit on the third pitch of the game. Yeah, you know, TJ, I'm glad that the MLB implemented a pitch clock because just kind of sitting here waiting for something to happen gets a little boring sometimes.
Oh, it for sure does, but it does kind of impact how pitchers recover.
Mm-hmm.
It's less time, it causes more injuries. And it also kind of affects them mentally. Pitchers are weird species.
Oh, yeah, for sure. TJ McQuillan in a 1-0 count, picks back to number 34, Brady Cunningham. He hit that home run for the Crusaders.
That's probably the B move for the lefty there. Usually the lefty, you'll see him, his first move is not a great move. It's just kind of like showing him he has one. But his other move, that's his good move, and that's what you're going to want to be looking out for.
Sheehan buzzes the tower on McQuillan. Almost hits him in the face.
Buzzes the tower?
Yeah, that's my new saying. I just came up with that.
Yeah, never say that.
Wow, TJ McQuillan just takes a hack, and he was way in front of that pitch.
Yeah, that's another changeup right there, and those look really meaty until about 10 feet when they just dip straight down.
2-1 from Sheehan. Picks back to Adams. He's safe. Good hold there.
That's his good move right there, right? It's a little bit on the edge of a balk. Usually umpires don't call it, but it could be.
TJ just takes one right down the plate for strike two. Count is 2-2. Man on first, bottom one, no outs. Crusaders lead 2-0 here at Haggerty Field. 2-2. Ooh. See, from up here, they look like a strike, but, I'm not really complaining.
That was a great take right there. TJ has a really good sense of the plate, and I think if he took it, it's probably a ball.
Yeah. 3-2 for the Crusaders. Picks back.
I also like how in the MLB they limited how many times you can pick off a runner now, right?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, if you I think you get 3, and if you don't get him on the third attempt, it's a balk.
Really? I
Yeah.
had no idea. Maybe they should implement with this kid.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's his third of the game already.
Collins in his head already.
Yeah.
That's a good sign for the Caravan.
Yeah. Again.
This is getting ridiculous here.
It really is. If you are just joining us, the Crusaders lead the Caravan 2-0 after 2 big home runs for the Crusaders. One to left, one to center field. Did he go? I don't even know what just happened. Looks like they're going to double him up after a no call from the umpire. Second base umpire just didn't even give a signal. So,
That's a double play right there, I guess.
yeah,
Wow, all right.
that's one way to give it. The Crusaders, 2 outs. Up to the plate, Anthony Chavez, our 3-hitter. Goes up swinging. 0-1 count.
Yeah, that's one of those where, as a base runner, you just get a little confused. You don't know if it's ball 4 or or if it's a foul tip. And
Yeah, I had no idea what just happened.
yeah, Colin just got caught in no man's land, and
Yeah.
once that happens, like,
You're done.
yeah, exactly.
You're done. Pitch from the Crusaders. Strikes him out. Caravan go down 1-2-3 to end the inning. And at the end of the first, the Crusaders have the lead with 2-0. Fans, some technical difficulties going down with our camera. Up for the Crusaders is number 2, Connor Stack. He flies out to second base, deep second base. Brady Holland makes a play in the outfield. So a little radio style broadcast here.
With the score bug, obviously.
With the scoreboard, obviously. But the camera should be back up and running any second now. Danny Moody got yelled at. He had to move far back.
It was probably for his own safety, though, because I think he may have gotten smoked by a foul ball.
For the Crusaders, it's Anthony Carolano, a sophomore outfielder. 0-0 from Matisse. Cardilano comes up swinging. Looks like it's hooking foul.
Wow.
Hooks foul just barely off of the wall.
That's what we like to call a long strike right there.
I mean, yeah, that hit all the way off the wall. That went 325 feet. I'd be pretty mad if that was me. I mean, he had... You get another 2 feet of arc on that, and you're good.
Yeah, I don't know if he's tipping pitches or something right here, but the
Crusaders are all over Jake Matisse today.
And there was just a conversation between the on-deck hitter number 8 and the batter up to bat. So I'm wondering what they're talking about, if they're seeing something that we're not.
0-1 to Carolano in the dirt. 1-1 count. Fans, we appreciate you sticking with us through these technical difficulties. Hoping to be back up and running anytime soon. Matisse deals the 1-1. It's a curve changeup. It was a changeup. Just barely misses the zone. 2-1 count.
Curve changeup, you know.
I couldn't think of the word. They look the same.
Yeah.
The 2-1 from Matisse. Right down the plate. That's a fastball. 2-2 count to Carolano. Cardilano? We'll say Cardilano. 2-2 count to him. From Matisse, 1 out. Matisse deals, gets him swinging in the dirt at a changeup. 2 down for Matisse.
It's a great comeback from Matisse. 2 quick outs after that rough first inning. Even striking the kid out that just almost took him yard, right? But one thing I am noticing from Matisse is that he's playing with the ball in his glove a lot. Like, right there, you could see the glove movement as he was switching to a curveball. So I'm wondering if they're picking up on that.
At the plate for the Crusaders, the catcher, number 8, Traylon Webster. He's a junior. Fans, we're hoping that this camera comes back any second now. Webster's the 8 hitter. Ball 1 from Matisse. The count is 1-1. Matisse on his 27th of the night. There we go. Looks like our camera's back up and running now. Webster hits a deep fly ball. Looks like it's going to go right into Fernandez's glove for the end of the inning. Matisse gets a quick 3 outs after letting up 2 in the first. And we hope to see you back in the next inning with our camera up and running. Looks like we're going to be cameraless for a little while longer. We just went and got another HDMI cable. So here it is. There we go. Camera's back up on my screen. It should fire up for you guys any second now. Ireland up to bat for the Crusaders.
For the Crusaders.
Up to bat for the Caravan, I mean. You got to put your mic down when you talk, just so you know. In case you forgot. Long fly ball for Joey. Right to center field. For the Crusaders, Sheehan 13 pitches in. 1.1 innings in for Sheehan.
Yeah, it's been pretty efficient so far. I mean, that double play in the first for sure
Really helped him.
Yeah.
Christian Clark up for the Caravan. Oh, it's Pancho Vasquez. I apologize. Right up to the shortstop. Makes an error. That was number 16, Gavin Treitzberg, senior shortstop. He's not too happy about that. Pancho Vasquez gets on base for the Caravan.
We can call that a hit, right?
Debatable. Up for the Caravan, the right fielder, Logan Fernandez, also known as Nando Chops, self-taught barber.
Yeah, I've never personally gotten my hair cut by him, but I think he's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I was told. Oh, there goes the camera again.
I actually used to play with him, and our coach would call him the Gazelle because of how quick he was.
Ball gets through the gap. Camera's back up and running. Looks like that could be a trend this game for the for us up here, actually.
For the Caravan?
Yeah.
The Caravan Broadcast.
The Caravan Broadcast Network. Fans, we thank you if you're just joining us. There it goes again. It's okay. First time we're trying this, so some errors stuff's bound to happen. Am I correct?
Yeah, what is this? This is the first broadcast of the season for baseball. It's going to be
First broadcast in 2 years.
In 2 years, really?
Since T.J. McQuillan was a freshman and hit a walk-off home run against Fenwick.
Oh, I remember that.
Walk-off grand slam. Camera's back up as Mario Medina takes ball 1 in the dirt.
That was a great block by the catcher there.
Vasquez on second, Fernandez on first. Logan Fernandez is very fast.
Yeah.
He has some speed, and if Pancho can steal third, Logan's going to go for second any day of the week.
Yeah, you're not stealing third with no outs and down by 2,
Sorry,
though.
baseball kid.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the camera again. No,
Oh,
back.
it's back. Oh, we're back.
Okay, there we go. We're good. I'm hoping that this is how it is for the rest of the game. We just got one of the longest cables I've seen in my life from nowhere. So, camera's out again. Mario Medina fouls it off. Joey's grandpa Ron making the play. There we go. Love to see that. Still got it. 2-1 count for the Caravan for Medina.
Rocco, I like the position you're sitting in there. You look really comfortable.
This chair actually is very comfortable. Camera's out again. Mario Medina line drive right to the outfield. Was that the first or the second out? Second out. Oh, Joey was the first.
Yep.
There we go. Brady Holland up for the Caravan. He's the 8-hitter. Or no, he's the 9-hitter, it appeared. No, he's the 8-hitter. Jackson Barron's in the 9-hole.
Brady's a good little player. I like him at second base. I played with him freshman year. He's really solid, really talented.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He took one over the fence as he hits a short roller to first. And that'll end the inning. Caravan leave 2 men stranded, 1 on first, 1 on second. We will see you in about another minute for the third inning. Back after a quick 2 innings, Crusaders lead 2-0 to start it off.
And honestly, for Matisse's shaky first couple of innings, he's not in a terrible pitch count right here.
Yeah, only at 28.
28 through 2 is really solid, and that puts him in good position to go 4 or 5 innings at least.
14 pitches an inning. Look at me go.
Yeah, there you go. You should be in honors.
29th pitch. It's called strike 1 for Campbell. Yeah, Brother Rice really does have some good sophomores, and they all start. That's kind of like how Mount Carmel was last year, as Campbell looks at ball 1.
Yeah. I like how Matisse is still pounding the zone early here. He's finding the zone even though he is getting kind of like tagged a little bit.
Fly ball right to Adams. Into the glove for the first out, and the camera goes down, but it picks right back up.
You see that nice little behind the back flip?
That was beautiful.
That was kind of nice. Top of the order back up.
Yeah, Colin Campbell. Or, who's top of the order?
Schreisenberg.
Gavin Treisenberg, senior, committed to the University of Arizona. Looks at ball 1. And you got to wonder what Matisse is going to, or how Coach Paul is going to have Matisse attack him here. Matisse steps off, lets the batter know, hey, this is my game.
That's good. That's good. He controls the pace of play here.
1-1 for Matisse, goes down swinging right into the outfield. Doesn't get by Fernandez. As Gavin Treisenberg is off to a hot start, 2 for 2 now. And up for the Crusaders is, I can't even see his number yet.
21, Ramoli.
Nolan Ramoli, who also hit a home run. They went back-to-back in the first inning. Camera kicks out but comes right back in. Do a little double check on this. What Nolan Romoli did. I think he might have gotten out though. I don't know. Matisse looks back for the second time. This at bat doesn't get him. Yeah, Romoli did get out. Camera cuts out. Comes right back on. Matisse looks to deliver the 0-0. Fly ball into the air. Chavez looking under it. Medina looking under it. It goes to Chavez. Joey Ireland covers second. And Gavin Treisenberg is held at first. Camera goes out again. Comes right back on. Again. Back. There we go. Hopefully we just stay like this the rest of the game.
That would be nice.
Oh, no, but I don't know. Stealing is Connor Essenberg and Gavin Treisenberg. Caught stealing by Mario Medina to the end of the inning, and you got to wonder, was that the right call that you make there?
You know, he got a good jump, but Medina's just got...
Mario does have a cannon.
Oh, my gosh.
Mario has a cannon.
Yeah.
And just catches him stealing right there.
That was just a perfect transfer, you know, throw right on the money, right into him. He slid right into the tag.
He really did. I mean, Brady just placed the perfect tag.
Yeah.
Still on the mound for the Crusaders, Danny Sheehan. I believe he's at what, TJ, 20 pitches?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
20 pitches.
Waiting for McGovern down there in the dugout to update Game Changer. Should come through any second for us.
He's also been very efficient through 2 innings.
Oh, yeah, 10 pitches an inning.
I mean, again, we've mentioned this already, but the help of that double play in the first played a big part.
Yeah,
it
for
plays
sure.
a big part, but even then, he's been throwing a lot of strikes. Same as Matisse, and the Caravan have been just not picking up on it, it seems like.
Yeah.
They're just not seeing the pitches well, I guess.
Yeah.
A lot of strikeouts through, too, which is kind of odd. Usually with more strikeouts.
Up for the Caravan is the 9-hitter Jackson Behrens. First time we've seen him this game, and hopefully see him a couple times. We'll hope we see him 10 times. Why not? Behrens comes down swinging at the 1-2. And called out at first. Shortstop had a bad hop right there. That was Treisenberg.
Oh, that was a nice play.
Yeah.
He recovered really well.
He recovered very well. Haggerty Field takes some bad hops. I'm not gonna lie. You'll get some bad hops here.
Yeah, for sure there are. I remember playing a couple of games here at third base, and you gotta be alert there for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It can hit that lip, and you have no clue where it's going after that lip.
Looks like one of the Crusader pitchers. Looks like the Crusader pitcher, number 12, Danny Sheehan, gets checked up there. Maybe he got injured on that last play. Coach McBride for the Crusaders comes back to his dugout after taking his first time out. Fans, we appreciate you for bearing with us today. It looks like this camera is going to keep going in and out, but hopefully it stays in most of the game. Colin Adams back up to the plate. He got walked last at bat as he takes the 0-0 looking strike one. Takes ball one. Danny Sheehan is being very effective this game at 22 pitches through 2. Colin Adams takes ball 2 up high. As our camera kicks out, but hopefully we'll come back in a second. There it goes.
Yeah, I feel like it's just going to keep going in and out for the remainder of this game.
Yeah, we'll be good, though. Colin Adams takes strike 2, looking again. 2-2 count with 1 out for the Crusaders. Full count, I apologize. Adams swinging at the 3-2 pitch.
That was a good, just good spoil hit
Yeah.
Swing right there.
Fouls it off
Yeah, stay alive.
as our camera goes out. Colin Adams walked again. That puts a man on first for the Caravan. One out, man on first. TJ McQuillan up to bat for the Caravan. Oh from Sheehan. McQuillan fouls it back.
You see him implementing the slide step there. Colin is definitely a fast runner on 1st, and you want to vary the time.
Yeah.
As people say, vary the times, vary the looks,
Yeah.
so that you can't pick up a rhythm on him.
McQuillan takes another strike, or takes a ball looking, I apologize. As our camera cuts out, but cuts back in instantly. 1-1, lefty to lefty, looks back.
When I was playing, we would do like basically a 4-letter go through. It'd be UCLA, and we'd just see when the pitcher would throw the pitch, and if we could pick up on a rhythm of when he would.
Hard hit ground ball from McQuillan goes through the gap. Adams held at second. Camera goes out, but hopefully will come back in any second now.
And we would just see like if the pitcher got into like a rhythm that we could take advantage of on the base path.
Yeah, I believe that this HDMI cable we're working with is probably 250 feet long. I mean, this is insane. Camera cuts back. There it is, back in. Chavez up to bat. 1 out, 2 men on base, man on second, man on first. And the pitch high for ball 1 to Chavez. He struck out. Or no, he got on base, I believe. No, he's 0 for 1. Don't remember how he got out, though. Chavez takes strike 1 right down Main Street.
It's the Caravan have been doing a better job of making this guy pitch to him though.
Yeah, for sure.
Second time through the order, you're a little more comfortable. You know what he has, and I think this is where the Caravan need to take advantage of that. They got the top of their order, 1 out, 2 runners on.
Yeah, and maybe run through this pitch count a little bit. Chavez, the 3-hole hitter. As he grounds up, Colin Adams gets waved in to score. Adams coming home. TJ at second, Chavez at first, and the Caravan are on the board for the first time this game. The score is 2-1.
That's all you really need, right? All you need is a single up the middle, and now it's a 1-run game. You know, first inning it felt like
it was going to be a long one for us.
Yeah, and we're battling back.
We are battling back very heavy. Joey Ireland up, also 0 for 1. Ireland comes out swinging. Looks like the ball's going to be right to the left fielder, though. Chavez has to hustle back to first. 2 outs now. Sheehan on his 35th of the game. Up to bat for the Caravan, Pancho Vasquez. He's also 0 for 1. Camera back out, hopefully coming back up any second now. You got COVID?
I think I have a little bit of a cold for sure.
Stay away from me. 6 feet, mask up, come on. 1-0 to Vasquez, grounder to third, short hopped it. He dropped it though. Pancho Vasquez gets on base after an error from the Crusaders' third baseman. Error by number 9, Aiden Nojava, a senior. I mean, that just, that's what you were talking about. Third base bounces are weird here.
It's just like he misplayed that on the transfer, it looked like.
Yeah, he did just drop it. Logan Fernandez up now for the Caravan. Ball 1 high. Going back to radio style here for a second. Fernandez does take ball one. Bases loaded for oh no. Vasquez on first. Fernandez looks like it's going to get through the gap and fall. Caravan are going to score two. Chavez comes home. Throw is cut off. And for the first time this game, the Caravan have the lead. Wow.
That was a clutch hit by Logan.
Yeah,
delivering big time with 2 outs.
It just fell. Fans, you can't see it right here, but it just fell right in between the perfect gap. Center fielder was playing far back. Second baseman was playing pretty inwards. So just for that to happen, Fernandez just placed it in the perfect spot.
Yeah, no, he really did. But, it wasn't like it was a bloop hit. It was a hard hit line drive, that's for sure.
Mario Medina up for the Caravan. Takes ball one in the dirt. Good block by Ty Webster, the catcher.
Yeah, he's been working early this game.
Or Trey Webster, I apologize. Yeah, he has been working very early this game. 1-0 to Medina. Vasquez on second. Fernandez on third. Or on first. Medina up to bat. Long fly ball. No one's there for the Crusaders. Mishap here. Mario going to second. Fernandez diving into first. Mario is on the board with a double. And just like that, the Caravan have 2 more runs on the board. Mount Carmel 5, Brother Rice 2.
That was just a well-hit ball right there. It was a warning track. As they say, warning track power. I think Mario has a little bit more than warning track power.
Mario is having a fantastic season when it comes to hitting. He had a home run against, I believe, Revis that put us up in that game. So, good to see here as our camera, maybe Moody's trying to find a bird. There's Josh Torres on your screen for the Crusaders. Good buddy of mine. I wonder if Moody knows that he's right in our camera angle. I'm going to text him.
Well, this is good. We're getting, we know that Brother Rice is warming someone up.
Yeah, kind of just, Josh got a big head kind of in the way. It's all out of love, though. Love you, Josh, if you're going back and watching this.
Pickoff attempt there.
Pickoff attempt back to second, and you got to wonder what that was.
Yeah, no, I think the pitcher's rattled right now.
Yeah, I'd be rattled too. I just let in 5 runs in 1 inning, and Brady Holland, big power contact guy up to the plate, as the count is 0-1. Or I apologize. One of us is lacking up here, either Pat O'Connor or TJ Kolke. Don't know which one it is yet, but scoreboard says 0-1. Our scoreboard says 1-1. Maybe that'll be 1. Time to check Game Changer because I honestly have no idea what's happening. Game Changer's delayed too. This is fantastic, isn't it? Brady Holland takes ball 3 low.
And look at how this inning has just electrified the Caravan bench.
Yeah,
They're all up. They're all on the fence.
With 2 outs, too. Mr. Conroy also down there watching. Holland, hard hit line drive right off the back of the building. Trainer Joe running over to grab it.
Think he gets to keep the foul ball there?
I'd keep it. Fans, I apologize. The count is 2-2, not 3-2. Come on, TJ. 2-2 count to Holland. Hard ground ball up to Essenberg. Scooped up on one hand. The throw off a 1-footer to first. And the Caravan, after a long bottom of the 3rd inning, have the lead 5-2, which is the same final score that the sectional semifinal game was last time against Rice. And, TJ, I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like Mount Carmel plays harder against Brother Rice and St. Rita.
Yeah, I think that's true in pretty much every sport.
Yeah.
Really. Hockey, I can attest that's true. But there's something that's outside Catholic rivalry where you want bragging rights. And a lot of the guys on both teams are buddies.
Each other, and they play their club sport respectively with them.
Yeah, and they're good. They're all good friends with each other, and they want next time they see each other, they want to be the one that said, "Hey, we beat you.
We beat you.
Yeah.
You didn't beat us. We beat you."
Yeah. And last year was a little bit of a, you could say, higher stakes game because state was on the line. Or
Yeah. Fans, make sure to subscribe to the Caravan Media Group live broadcast. Subscribe to see more. If you enjoy what you're looking at, we enjoy having you here, and we would love to see you back here soon for some other games. Whether you just want to keep up with what your son is doing or whether you're just a fan or a friend of Mount Carmel, subscribe to us to see more. We broadcast usually one time a week for every week of the school year. This could be the last one, though. I don't know yet. As I step on my headset and kick it out. But there we go. I'm back. Matisse, as the person who's protecting Brother Rice, didn't do that great of a job protecting right there. Misses it wide. Matisse deals his 0-0, deals his 0-0 for a ball. Count is 0-1 up to bat for the Crusaders. Number 34, Brady Cunningham. He took Matisse yard.
yeah, that was one of the farther home runs I've seen in my days.
Yeah. All the way out to the newly renovated parking lot in the apartment building across the street from here.
Yeah, I remember when it was like kind of up.
Yeah, it was an elevated structure.
Yeah.
Parents, if you're watching, make sure to check out, as Joey Arlen makes this play, make sure to check out Mr. Gerald Berry, class of 86, alphaphotography.net. He's down there taking pictures of your son. He does a great job down there. We want to shout him out and, go check his work out. Go follow him on Instagram. Go buy his photos because they're great photos of your son. Top 4, Matisse moving up through here pretty quickly. 3 pitches last inning. His Brother Rice's pitching staff just completely gets in our way. But that's cool. Fouled off by number 9, Aiden Ohava. Visibly upset in the batter's box, and I wish we could have a microphone down there on our camera, but we can't.
Yeah, no, you sometimes get those first pitch strikes, those first pitch fastballs right where you want them, and you just miss them. Like, you could see it. He was on it. He fouled it right back.
Yeah,
He
right
timed
back.
that
He
up.
wanted that.
Yeah.
Matisse loses that next one as our camera goes out again. Matisse steals back. Another ball. The 2-1 from Matisse. Kicks and deals another ball. 3-1 count. Baseball is always one of those sports, TJ, where I've kind of wanted to commentate this. I've seen guys like Joe Buck, the Dodgers announcer. They do a great job. Obviously, who I consider the GOAT, Jason Benedetti, of any sport, the White Sox. Benintendi, apologize. Signed a $10 million contract with the Tigers.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I got to invest in this.
Yeah, no, but I mean, he is probably one of the best sports broadcasters in the game.
He has a fantastic voice, and the Sox kind of sucked losing him.
Yeah, no. I still that's like probably the biggest grievance I have against Jerry, not signing him back.
Yeah. I don't think he cares about us much, though.
No. But it's okay.
Matisse kicks and deals the 3-2. Up into the air. Looks like Fernandez is on it. Looks like it's going to go out of the stadium, though. To the lacrosse practice. Volleyball game going on inside. Can't really see the score up there, but I'll get an update for y'all in a second. Matisse on another 3-2 pitch. Aiden Ohava 0 for 1. Matisse deals a 3-2, fouled up into the air, above the backstop. Another 3-2 pitch coming your way.
You're also forgetting the voice of, like, Hawk Harrelson.
Harry Carey.
Yeah.
Myself. Matt Malloy.
Yeah, I think you got to put Matt Malloy up there.
For
with
sure. Matisse kicks and deals the 3-2. Walks him. Coach Sturr visibly upset down there, as well as all of the coaching staff.
Yeah, you hate to lose that at bats, right? The ones where you're battling with the batter and you feel like you have the better of him and you
don't.
You just let it go, yeah.
Yeah. Matisse looking deal. First one of this at bat. At bat is number 13, Jackson Nanatic, a senior.
I just realized I have the scoreboard working in center field that we could look at.
That's how I've been keeping up. I can't see anything right here. My computer's blocking my way. But, I'm enjoying it up here. I'm excited to be with all of you up here. TJ, I'm excited to be with you. Just us two up here, which I've never had this happen where we're both announcing and producing, but
Yeah, no, it's definitely it's a challenging experience, that's for sure.
fans, if you want, you can like this live stream. We love seeing the likes, love seeing those likes pour in. Right now we're at 3. Maybe we get up to 10 after me saying that. So go click that like button. We enjoy all of you here. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe. Broadcast once a week, but this could be the last one of the year. Medina lets one slip by, and Nojava easily advances to second.
That's what I just call a wild pitch.
Yeah.
Like that.
Literally wild.
Anytime the pitch bounces in front of home plate, the catcher really does
can't
not
do anything about it.
have a chance at stopping it.
Even someone as good as Mario really doesn't have that big of a chance.
Yeah, he dove for that one, and he still missed it. And another thing is the backstop at Haggerty Field is quite challenging. Like, it's a little bit of a downslope.
Yeah, I saw that. And there's no wood on the back, or there's no brick on the back for the ball to bounce off of, so you got to go straight there.
Yeah.
Matisse kicks and deals the 1-2. Another one in the dirt. Good block from Mario. 2-2 count to Jackson Nanatic.
Rocco, I used to be a catcher back in my day for a little bit.
Back in the glory days.
Yeah.
Matisse deals the 2-2. Goes out swinging. Joey Ireland just slips right under. They're going to send Nova home. And Jackson Nanatic is going to be on the board with a double.
Do you call that a double, or do you call that an error there?
I'd say that's Joey didn't really have much of a chance.
I think that's a single.
Well, they called it a hit on the scoreboard, so we'll call it a hit down here.
All right.
Up here, I should say. Big inning for the Caravan. Crusaders looking to chip away at that lead. 1 out for the Caravan.
TJ's playing even with the bag here, expecting a bunt maybe.
Matisse on the mound. I apologize. It looks like our order is switched. Connor Stack does not have 50 pitches. Jake Matisse has 50 pitches. 51 pitches now. Jake Amtisse, I think. There we go. 51 pitches through for Matisse. Connor Stack, a sophomore, up to bat for the Crusaders. Matisse slips and deals the 0-1. Stack hits it on the ground up to Joey Ireland. Good one-handed throw from Joey. Over to Chavez for the second out of the inning. Good play from Joey making up for that last one that he kind of, I don't want to say messed up on, but couldn't get to. Up to 5 likes. Shout out everyone shout out the 2 people who just went and liked it. Appreciate you more than you know. Hitter for the Crusaders, Anthony Cardolano, senior outfielder. Matisse deals the 0-0 right down the plate. Absolutely just fires one in there. That was pretty quick. You see that up here?
Yeah,
that was fast.
That had a charge in it for sure.
For sure.
Maybe he's a little angry,
I'd be angry up there too.
Yeah.
You got to throw it some anger.
Now he's going to be really angry after the batter just called time on him.
Steps out. I'm feeling a change up. Right here from Matisse. Even though I really wouldn't know the first thing about what pitches to throw. Look at that. Change up.
Curveball.
Oh. Yeah. Same thing.
You were good. You had the off speed right.
Curveball in the dirt. Yeah, you never want to throw 2 fastballs back to back. Especially.
Says who?
Says Rocco. That's who says who.
Infinite wisdom Rocco. He's been watching too much of the White Sox maybe.
Yeah. Watched Mount Carmel get no hit the other day, though, so I wasn't too happy about that. But, we're bouncing back on the uproar as Matisse is in a 1-2 count. 2 outs, man on third.
I'm surprised the White Sox haven't got no hit yet this year.
It'll happen. Believe me, it'll happen.
Did it happen last year?
Matisse deals the 1-2. Oh, Cardolano wanted that pitch all the way in the dirt. Doesn't go for it, though.
Did it happen last year?
Did it happen last year?
I'm not sure. I didn't watch them at all.
I went to a couple games last year. Had to show my support. Let Jerry steal some money from me.
Yeah.
Matisse, the 2-2, steps out. Or Cardolano steps out. I apologize, not Matisse.
Matisse should, I think Matisse should just go. Let her high fastball. Assert dominance here. Goes back to the wall.
Back to a fastball. Full count for Matisse. His pitch count's getting up there, though, pretty early.
He was efficient through the first 3, that's for sure. And,
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's hard, right? It's hard to keep that pace throughout an entire game, but he's been given good work.
Yeah, I think
And-
right here you go with a fastball, don't you?
Yeah.
Fastball right to the plate, right to Joey Ireland. Good play off of 2 feet, right fires it to Chavez. Matisse is fired up. The Caravan are fired up, and they go into the bottom of the 4th with a 3-5 lead. Barron's up for the Caravan, leading off the bottom of the 4th. 9-hole hitter. Wow, fires a fastball. Oh, the Crusaders did change pitchers. I apologize. Tag Callahan. I apologize if I butchered your first name. It's very hard first name to pronounce. He's coming out throwing gas.
Yeah, no, I think he's
I mean, he's attacking the top of the zone though, so he's 2-0 right now.
yeah, I think he's in here for an inning tops. It looks like he's giving max effort here.
Yeah, for sure. You know, do you go 3 fastballs in a row?
Yeah.
You do. I mean, that's just right down the plate.
And he's got a good short arm
Release.
too. So he hides what pitch he's throwing, and
Yeah.
it just comes out quicker.
Again, 4 fastballs in a row, right off the glove of the third baseman, number 9, Aiden Nojava, as Barron's is on base.
And that's a great way to start this inning.
Yes.
New pitcher, bottom of the order, to turn it over to the top. That's what you like to see.
Yeah. Colin Adams up now for the Caravan, back to the top of the order. I believe he's been walked twice this game.
I think he got a hit his first time. He led the game off with a hit, I'm pretty sure.
No, he got walked to lead the game off, I think. Game changer. Here we go. We'll check in a second. Yeah, I mean, TJ, this kid's coming out firing. He's coming out. He is coming out hot.
Yeah. He's here to do one thing, and that's throw fastballs.
I mean, every 6 pitches, 6 fastballs, or I apologize, 5 pitches, 5 fastballs. 6th one is a curve.
Yeah, you changed that one up there.
Yeah, Colin does have a hit. I apologize.
It's all good.
As Cano, or no, Callahan fires one in there for strike 2. Barron's sole man on base. Put a mask on, dude. Just kidding.
I'm covering my
You're
my
fine.
coughs, yeah.
We're up here. Picks back. I mean, that was one of the slowest pickoffs I've seen.
Yeah, I don't think Jackson's going anywhere. He's taking a really short lead
Yeah.
at first there.
Not the smartest. Not the smartest throwback. Another fastball down the plate. Strike 2. 2-2 count now.
No, that was strike 3. Got him looking.
Oh, that was strike 3. Yeah, did get him looking. I apologize. McQuillan up to bat now with 1 out. And, you know, TJ's a fastball hitter. TJ is a fastball hitter, so love to see what he can do. Fans, Caravan Baseball is on social media. Go check us out at Caravan Baseball on Twitter and Instagram. Follow along for live updates or find us on Game Changer at Chicago MT Carmel Varsity Baseball. McQuillan takes a high fastball for the first pitch of the inning. First pitch of his at bat, I apologize. Ball 1.
And just like that, this pitcher's already up to 9 pitches.
I have 2 hitters. McQuillan, there's that fastball hitter from him.
Oh.
Does he have the legs to beat this? It looks like he does. No, he doesn't.
Nope. Yep. And, well, that went from really quickly, a really inefficient inning, to a nice double play to end it.
Yeah. Appears that Matisse is going to come back on the mound for the Caravan for the top of the 5th. The score, Mount Carmel 5, Crusaders 3. Back after 4, the score, Mount Carmel 5, Brother Rice 3. Matisse on the mound for the Caravan. Number 8, Trey Webster leads off for the Crusaders. Strike 1 looking from Matisse. That's a fastball. Just fires that one right in.
Caught the bottom part of the zone. It was a good pitch.
Wow, Webster down swinging in the dirt. So, I mean, that ball bounced at his feet, and he still swung at it.
Yeah, no, he was looking at that tree out in
Wanted to hit that ball off the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Matisse punches him out again with a curveball, and Webster sent down on 3 pitches as Joey Ireland just lets the ball fly in the outfield.
Yeah, no, that was one of those at bats where the pitcher just has complete
control.
dominance. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll happen. Like, that's happened to me my fair share of times, and it's not fun as a hitter to go down in 3 pitches.
Colin Campbell up for the Crusaders. I believe he's their 1 hitter, or their 9 hitter. It does appear to be their 9. It does appear to be their 9 hitter. Matisse, 1-1 with 1 outs, number 1 at bat. 4 ones in a row on the scoreboard.
Yeah, look at that. Other than
1-1 count. Comes up swinging. Jackson's going to have to dive to get there. He won't dive. Lets it fall in the outfield for the first hit of the inning.
That's a smart play by him.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to make that.
No.
And he just wanted to keep it in front of him.
Yeah, you dive, you lose that. And, Coach Hurry not too happy about that. If he were to dive, Coach Hurry wouldn't be too happy about it.
Yeah, that could really quickly have gone from a single to a triple.
Yeah.
And Moody with the little shaky camera right here.
Good. Shout out Danny Moody bearing down there on the field.
Yeah.
No helmet. I told Coach Diego to give him a helmet. He wouldn't. Moody wasn't having it. Matisse fires back, picks off. Chavez slow on the tag.
I just realized the wind's blowing in, too. So those two bombs, those, absolute bombs
Well,
from
the
the
wind
first
did
inning.
just change. It wasn't blowing out. There wasn't much wind at the start of the game. The trees weren't shaking.
Yeah.
Now they are, though, for sure. This tree right next to us is moving pretty quickly. Matisse wanted that strike. Instead, it's called a ball. 1-0 count.
That looked pretty good. I don't know where that missed.
Yeah.
Seemed to be inside just by the way Mario received it, but
Mario's a good framer, though. Great framer. Matisse flicks back for pickoff number 2.
I think that may have been a designed pickoff for sure.
Yeah, Trazenberg up here, 2 for 2. The home run. Home run and a single, I believe.
Yeah, he's been hitting the ball hard. Both of his hits have been really, really hard.
Yeah, as much as I don't like Brother Rice, I got to give it to this kid. He can hit the ball.
Oh yeah.
He can hit the ball.
Yeah.
For sure, he can hit the ball. Home run, single. He's in a 1-1 count. Matisse fires over. That was the closest pickoff attempt of this inning that I've seen so far.
Yeah, and guy got right back out there.
Yeah.
He's antsy at first base.
Yeah, he is. You got to wonder if Matisse gets him on the wrong jump, does he take off towards second or does he go back? Matisse 1-1 in there for strike 2 as Matisse loses his hat. It is windy out there. That hat's full of Matisse's head. You see that?
Yeah. Now, the pitchers also like to wear their hats really loose.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it falls off, Maybe it's a little distraction tactic.
Maybe Matisse 1-2 pitch. Trazenberg fouls it back.
He got lucky there.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, that was a kind of a he swung kind of as he steps out of the box in there.
Yeah. No, he definitely was fooled there. But, I mean, that's a great just spoil.
Yeah.
From a great pitch by Matisse. I think you go right back to it, though.
For sure. Or, no, I'd say fastball because, if I'm him, I'm thinking, hey, he's coming back right with that pitch. And he wasn't thinking he's coming right back with that pitch. He was thinking fastball just based off of how early he swung that bat.
I think you dropped that 2 more inches. You put it in the dirt. I think
he's going for it for sure.
Yeah. But,
see, now here is where I wonder. This is where you wonder, do you go off speed or do you go
right back to it?
You think so?
Yeah.
See, I say go fastball because, you throw 2 in a row. Now he's thinking, fastball up onto the roof. You gotta wonder how many baseballs are up there. I seen Coach Diego go down there go up there a couple of days ago and look for some.
Yeah, there's probably a good bit, but they clear it up pretty often. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, it is a challenge to get up there, though, for sure. Ignatius up on Providence right now.
That won't last long.
2-0, bottom 3. Celtics did just leave the bases loaded, though.
Yeah, no. I mean, I know a few kids on Ignatius. They're
Same.
good. They're a good group of kids, but
no one's as good as Providence.
Yeah.
Oh, where did that miss? Ooh.
Outside, I
Yeah,
think.
you gotta wonder about that.
This has been a great at bat, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
We've been talking really highly of this kid up to bat, but he's been
He's fighting.
yeah.
He's fighting this at bat. 2-2 pitch from Matisse on the way. 2-2 fires high. Medina just misses it. 3-2 count now. Matisse up at 71 pitches.
It's been a battle of at bat.
Yeah, it really has been. Matisse fires a full count pitch. Triesenberg unloads on it. Foul ball. Just barely goes foul. And I mean just barely hooks around third.
Yeah, as a pitcher, these are one of those at bats where you're really flustered out there.
Yeah.
You've shown this guy everything, and he has found a way to just
Hit
spoil it.
everything.
Yeah. So you're just lost. Like you don't really know what to throw. Where to
Matisse
throw
kicks and deals in the dirt. Triesenberg was patient at bat. Very,
Yeah.
very, very patient. You know, he came up swinging on those 0-2 curveballs, or on those 2-2 curveballs.
To just foul them off like he did, though. I mean, that's really good.
Especially with how early his swing was on those.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us, got a CCL rivalry series. Caravan up by 2 on the Crusaders. 1 out. Matisse up pitching as Nolan Ramoli, Jr., committed to Kentucky, takes ball 1 in the dirt.
Oh, let's give a quick shout out to all the moms watching.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, Mother's Day was yesterday, so happy Mother's Day if anyone is watching. And
Mother's Day Mass.
yeah,
Shout out to all the moms watching. The amount that you sacrifice is just insane, and we thank you so much
yeah,
for letting your kids be here, letting them live, letting them play baseball, you know, letting them come here. I know some people come all the way from Indiana to come play here.
yeah. Do you do anything special for lunch or anything?
Yeah, me and my mom went out to lunch. Place called Dove's Lunchette up on Milwaukee and Damon.
That's nice.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Very simple menu.
Yeah,
It was great.
yeah. I went to Gibson's with.
She had to one up me.
Yeah, I just set you up for that one. I had
Yeah.
to.
You know, I love Gibson's, though. Gibson's
who
is
doesn't?
fantastic.
Who
I went to
doesn't?
school with the owners of Gibson's.
Yeah, no. I mean, you went to FXW, so
Yeah.
you got those kids there. It's a great lunch. What's your go-to dessert? I mean, everyone knows like you get a steak. Who cares about what steak you get? But what's your go-to dessert from there? Lots of great options.
See, you know, I'm a chocolate ice cream guy. You know, I like to keep it simple.
Wow.
You know, I like to keep it, no. You got to keep it simple. You have some extravagant meal, and you got to keep it simple.
It's not an extravagant meal. It's a steak.
It's a pretty extravagant meal. You got to keep it simple.
That's a wow. No, I'd
But
expect
you know,
better from you.
you know, if I'm going out to lunch, though, I'm not getting dessert. Are you?
Yes. If I'm going to Gibson's, I'm getting dessert.
If I'm going out to lunch, I'm not getting dessert. That's the end of this. That's the end of this conversation.
Chocolate ice cream.
Matisse,
Really? Wow.
I said that's the end of the conversation. Matisse deals his 2-0 pitch. Looking back at the runner at second, deals his 2-0 pitch in the dirt. Now 3-0. And you got to wonder if we're letting Matisse hold this one out or if we're going to send someone to the bullpen. And if we send someone to the bullpen, who is it going to be?
I mean, no one's warming up right now. I think you got to let him finish this inning.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Matisse is a guy that can get out of a jam like this.
Especially once you just talk to him on the mound and you're still not sending one out. That means you have faith in your pitcher. And I have faith in Matisse,
I
too.
have so much faith in Matisse. You know, I have so much faith in Matisse that he's going to throw a pitch to Nolan Rowley that grounds to Brady for a double play, and this inning ends.
That would be great.
That'd be freaking fantastic, wouldn't it?
You know, Brother Rice has turned 2 double plays on us if we could turn it around on them.
Yeah. And that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Force out anywhere now, though, so that's pretty good. You know,
Other than the fact that this hitter up took him yard in the first inning.
Oh, God. It's okay, though. Jake's got it.
He does.
I believe Jake's got it.
This has been a game full of emotion.
It really has been. Brady Cunningham, 1 for 2. Sophomore center infielder. I believe he's a second baseman in this game. Matisse fires his first pitch, fouled off. Brother Rice's coach knew the fastball was coming. He just jumped in the air in excitement when he saw that, then it gets fouled off. Base is loaded here if you're just joining us at Haggerty Field. The count 0-1, one out at bat for the Crusaders. Brady Cunningham, 1 for 2 with a home run and a fly out to left. So we're just hoping he can keep it on the dirt now. Matisse deals his 0-1, fires it right through the plate. 0-2 count here.
As Matisse is hitting that 80 pitch mark, he's still pounding the zone.
Yeah.
He has not lost his command
Not at all.
whatsoever. Knock on wood there, yeah.
Matisse deals his 0-2 pitch. Kicks and deals. Curveball coming right up to the press box. If only I could stick my hand out, I'd still miss it.
Yeah,
That was nowhere near.
Yeah.
It was coming up here, though. Same
Yeah.
direction.
Had weird spin on it, though.
Really weird spin. Still an 0-2 count.
Weird English.
Still in an 0-2 count. Something just happened over volleyball. Very loud out there.
Yeah, that's pretty emotional over there.
Yeah. Volleyball's a loud sport, though.
It's electric.
As
It's absolutely
Matisse
electric.
steps off, letting the batter know this is my at bat. This isn't yours. This is all me right here. Matisse's second, first ball of the night, or first ball of the at bat goes in the dirt.
Hold the runner though. That's big.
Yeah. Good blocking from Mario. Coach Hurry trying to get the bench on their feet, getting active.
Yeah, Matisse might need to take Mario to Gibson's after.
Might. Matisse kicks and deals his 1-2 pitch. Fouled off right back to Rice's coach, who just tosses it right back to Matisse.
Yeah, he didn't even need to move there.
No, it was right to him.
Yeah.
That's a line drive though. I'm hitting the ground.
It was not a line drive.
I'm saying if it was a line drive.
Oh.
I'm hitting the ground.
I'm just gonna catch it.
I'm hitting the ground.
Yeah, I'll just catch it.
No glove. You're come 80 miles an hour off the bats coming right at you.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it with just a glove. Matisse kicks and deals his 1-2. Oh! Just misses, I guess.
That could have gone either way. Really.
Yeah.
I mean,
realistically, though, in this count, you kind of have to call. I'd call that.
something similar was called on Brady, but I think it's a borderline pitch. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could have gone either way.
Matisse steals his 2-2. 1 out. 5-3 lead for the Caravan. Punches him down. I believe that's the first strikeout of the game for Matisse.
That comes at a massive
time.
You know what else is massive?
Up to bat, the low taper fade meme. Up to bat. Look at, I picked that one right up. Up to bat for the Crusaders. Aiden Ohava. I believe he's 0 for 1 with a walk. Matisse steals his first. Gets him looking. Oh, 1 count for Nohava.
You have to imagine this is Matisse's last inning, right?
For
Put-
sure.
put-
Oh, no, I don't know.
Pushing 90 pitches, I don't know.
5. Nohava swings late. 0-2 for Matisse. Dugouts on their feet here. They're all excited down there. Totsi's getting fired up. Serta's getting fired up. Coach Hurry and Coach Egan are both fired up. And I can only imagine what's going through Matisse's head right now. You're at an 0-2 count. Base is loaded. Ramoli on first. Triesenberg on second. Punches him down! Matisse is fired up down there. And wow, rightfully so. Brother Rice strands 3 on the bases. And the Caravan keep their lead at 2. Mount Carmel 5, Brother Rice 3. We will see you back here in about 2 minutes. We are back here at Haggerty Field. I mean, Tag Callahan is pumping some heat out here. So far, no one in the bullpen for the Caravan, though. 0-1 pitch to Chavez. Misses wide. Someone's going to the bullpen. I wonder who it could be. Chavez just barely gets a piece of that. Bounces off. I mean, just lands right back. That just landed perfectly right back there. Colin Adams goes to the bullpen for the Caravan. You know, Colin's really just a utility guy, TJ. You know, obviously you notice that. You know, he pitches, hits, fields.
All while being the leadoff guy.
All while being the leadoff guy. And, you know, you got to wonder if Colin goes into pitch, who's coming in for Colin? Because I think it could be Hayden Layson. Joey tries a drag bunt. Ball goes in the dirt. And, you know, TJ, I don't know if this is what they just tell me or if this is actually true, but, you know, you get in your head up there and you can't really throw. If your face is in the plate and you're a pitcher, you can't really throw a strike. You know, is that true?
What?
Like, it's harder to throw a strike if someone shows bunt.
Yeah, I mean, it's more that, like, you're clutching or you're thinking about it while you're throwing the pitch. So you're changing your pitch mid-stride. And as soon as you do that, it's a lot harder because you don't. It's just confusion, and you're not used to it.
3-0 count, and, you know, you got to wonder, does Joey want to swing here or not?
No, he does not.
I'm swinging here. You're not swinging on a 3-0 count?
Not in a close game. No.
Why not? You hit one over. You hit a meatball. I mean, that kid just threw his easiest pitch of the night, but he still walks Joey. Ireland goes to first. Vasquez comes up to bat. And what was I going to say?
I couldn't tell you.
I just lost my train of thought mid-sentence, but, you know, it happens. Fans, we thank you if you're just joining us here. Bottom 5, 1 out. Ireland on first, 5-3 for the Caravan. As Vasquez takes strike 1 right in the box. And, you know, TJ, knock on wood while I'm saying this, but the camera has been lasting for a long time, so it looks like that our transmitter's doing well.
Yeah. No, we're in good shape. Silent on air right now.
While
Pancho just fouled it back by us.
Apologize, I was looking for something there for a second. 0-2 count for Pancho Vasquez. Ireland leads off on first. Pancho knocks one right through the gap between second and third, and he is on base. Fernandez comes up to hit for the Caravan.
Great. Right there.
Yeah. Apologize, I muted you for a second. I thought I just muted myself. I had to sniffle a little bit. These allergies are getting to me.
It's all good.
These trees, man, these trees.
Damn, you hate trees?
I mean, I love trees. Trees give us oxygen, but trees hate me. Tag Callahan at his 20th of the night. Fernandez, he's 2 for 2 tonight. Ireland leads off second. Vasquez off first. Fernandez gets a little late hit on that. Ball bounces up. Is he going to be safe at second? Out at second. Advances Ireland to third. Vasquez is safe, or Fernandez is safe at first as Mario Medina steps into the box for the Caravan.
That was just the second baseman getting a little antsy, wanting to turn 2 before even getting the ball himself.
Going strong up here. Good power, good connection. I mean, everything that can go right for us right now is going right for us.
Well, no, something's going to go wrong, yeah.
Yeah. Medina leads off, takes a high fastball for strike 1. Fernandez takes his step off second. Ireland his off third. I'm getting a lot of spam calls today. It's making me pretty mad.
Sign up for a risky website there or something?
No, see, because I answered one of them, and I think once you answer one, you just get all of them. Shout out Miss Norris for listening. She just texted me. Me and TJ up here. One of my favorite teachers I've had so far here.
She's so nice.
Yeah.
Miss Norris, I love you if you're listening right now. I mean, you can't not
no,
like
you
Miss.
can't not. You gotta. 2-1 count. Ball comes from the bullpen to the backstop. Coach Hurry not going to be too happy about that.
He looks a little confused over there.
I mean, yeah, I was pretty confused. I didn't even see what just happened.
One time in a warm-ups freshman year.
Glory days, back in the glory days.
Yeah,
Man, how I miss it.
our first baseman somehow hit the coach in the visitors' dugout from first base.
Who was the coach?
It was an Iggy coach.
Oh. Medina grounds to first. Pitcher covers as this inning comes to a close pretty quickly. 5-3 still. No action since I believe the third or fourth inning. But we will see you back here in 2 minutes. Back after that, Matisse does return to the mound. Adam stays in center. And you got to wonder if Matisse will finish off this inning, though. Off to a good start. Foul gets tipped out, or ball gets tipped in. Chavez under it for the first out of the inning. Off of one pitch. Matisse, I believe his pitch count is in the 90s. And, you know, that 105 limit is going to stop him from going to the 7th unless he gets a 3-pitch inning right here.
Is that like a state rule or is that a Coach Hurry rule?
That's a state rule.
Oh, I mean that's fair. You want to protect pitchers' arms, especially
Yeah, and
before
then you gotta
playoffs.
wait. You gotta wait 5 days for every 15. A day for every 15 pitches. So if you go 105, you gotta wait. What, 6 days?
A full week? No,
6.
8.
No, 6. 15 times.
That would be 90.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So a full week.
7, yeah.
Yeah, Matisse is usually our Monday or Tuesday starter. And then it goes over to McGovern, then Murphy. And then Connor usually pitches on Saturdays. Saturday here against Ignatius senior night. We will not have that live for you. If you'd like to come down here, join us. 11 a.m. first pitch. As Matisse just punches him out.
It's been really efficient here.
Yeah, really. 3 pitches this inning. Strikes him out on 3 pitches. And, you know, you got to wonder, what's Coach Hurry saying right now? You got to build on this lead. You know, this isn't enough to take you into the last inning. It's 2 runs, which is a lot, but
Especially against
a team like this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he might as well go to that 105 limit. I mean,
Yeah,
he's at 7 days
he's up
right
there
now.
at 95. Matisse deals his 0-1-0 pitch. Stack flies one to the outfield. Barron's back looking at it. What a catch from Jackson Barron's. We got a guy there. Deep left field shot. Love to see that. Good catch from Jackson. If you're just joining us here, score still remains Matisse at 96, up to 96 pitches. Returning back to the mound for the Crusaders, tag Callahan. And I'm going to see you back here in 2 minutes. First pitch from Holland. First pitch to Holland, I apologize, goes wide. Second pitch called strike. As the lacrosse team fills the hill out in right field, or out in left field. Holland goes down swinging at the second one. 1-2 count to Holland. Brady hits it up to third. Out number 1 for the Crusaders. Good play there by number 9, Aiden Nohava.
Yeah, no, third base is probably the most important position this game, I think.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A lot of balls there, but there's just been a lot of like hard hit balls this game on both teams really. But I mean, the bats are hot today.
Yeah, the bats really are hot today. Tag deals his first pitch to the at bat. Called strike on Barron's. 0-1 count now. Callahan lifts and fires his second. Ball 1. 1-1 count to Barron's. 9-hole hitter. On deck is Colin Adams, who we could see going to pitch next inning. Barron's takes a knee there. A ball fired right at his head.
Yeah, I would be surprised if Matisse came out to start the.
Yeah, I'd fire him to all 105.
I mean, you could, yeah. They might do that, but he's had an outing.
He really has.
A great.
Especially, bouncing back from that rough first inning that he faced, where he let in two home runs within the first 3 hitters of the game. So, Barron's, good contact, good play there. Barron's beats it out, though. Misses it, turns around towards first. That would have hit Danny Moody. Thank God he's not there.
Yeah.
I told the kid, I said, Moody, bring the glove, bring a helmet. He brought neither.
I think it would have been a little challenging for him to operate the camera with.
He's got 2 hands.
But
told him I said, protect that thing with your life.
Yeah. If you notice there, the catcher came to back up the player, else Jackson would be on second base right now.
Callahan lines up with Adams. Adams lefty. Callahan a righty. Fires his first. We're going to say he went around. 0-1 count.
Yeah, in high school baseball, you will rarely see like a failed appeal.
Yeah.
Like, the on-base umpires usually saying
ball goes foul.
The field umpire is usually gonna say the kid went around, even though even if he didn't, like, it's just how it's gonna work in high school.
The lacrosse team getting fired up there on the hill, hoping they get pretty loud. You know, you can always use some crowd noise, no matter who you are, no matter who you're playing. Because, you know, obviously Coach Kelly loves to support every sport here, and Coach Hurry will probably have baseball do the same on Saturday after senior night when they play Ignatius, and lacrosse plays, I believe. Lacrosse plays Rice. Adams goes down on strikes. 2 outs. Barron's on first. McQuillan, who, you know, is a guy with a lot of power that loves a fastball. If TJ gets a hold of one here, it'll go out, I believe. You know, but you never know with that wind blowing inwards. And obviously, you know, the flag's flying, so I'm assuming that wind is helping pick this ball up a lot. Or helping pick this pitcher's speed up.
Blowing out to center, so if anything, it might be hurt it.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does appear it's shifting a little right now. TJ hits one opposite field. Slices through the wind. Strike one called on TJ. First of the at-bat. TJ 1 for 3 this game.
It's got power to all sides of the field, though, so it really does not matter.
Yeah. TJ, long drive, deep to the left. Oh, right at the warning track. Fantastic play by Nolan Remoller. Who was that out there? I mean, you know, just as I said, if TJ gets a hold of one, he gets a hold of one. But, I mean, he just pulls it right off the wall.
I mean, that's the wind coming into play right there. There's no wind or the wind's blowing out. That's a home run. And it's a 7-3 ball game.
Great play there by Connor Stack and Joey Ireland and TJ McQuillan having a laugh about it at third base. Matisse will remain on the mound for the Caravan. You know, he's got 10 pitches to play with, so we're going to see what he does here. We're going to take you back up here in about 2 minutes. Back on air. Fans, welcome back after that short intermission. Matisse returns to the mound. Number 7, Gavin Stanislawski, a sophomore, comes up for the Crusaders as Matisse fires one in there for the first pitch.
Is he related to our Stanislawskis?
It's always possible. You never know. Matisse fires one in there. He wanted that strike 2 call. He won't get it.
Is this a new hitter? I don't know if I've recognized this guy.
I really don't know if he is. Yeah, this is a pinch hitter. Yeah, he's 0 for 0. So Matisse fires strike 2 in there. Up to 97 pitches here. Kicks and deals his 1-2. Curveball in the dirt will send Stanislawski down. 2 left.
Pitch number 99.
99, got 6 left to play with.
I think he can do it.
Or we'll know because he can. Well, what happens is, fans, if Matisse puts this guy down on, let's say, 4 pitches, he's up to 104. He can go over 105 if he starts in at bat with less than 105.
Just no new at-bat.
No new at-bats. Grounds to Brady. Brady to Chavez. There's the first. Matisse up to 100. And the Caravan have 1 out. Or 2 outs, I apologize. Up to the plate for the Crusaders. Number 16, he's at the top of the order, Gavin Treesburg. who, put him over the wall and put up a great fight the last at-bat.
Yeah, he's been giving Matisse
Yeah.
some troubles today.
Matisse deals the 1-2 up high. Lacrosse team stands up on the hill. Wonder if we'll see some chants coming out of them.
Probably don't want to hear them, but
No. Matisse fires his 0-1 in there for strike one. 1-1 count. Up to 101. Matisse kicks and deals the 1-1. Curveball. Grounded to TJ. Does he have it? And the Caravan take down the Crusaders. 5-3. Complete game from Jake Matisse. And Mount Carmel is fired up, and rightfully so. Absolutely electric here from Haggerty Field. As for the second year in a row, the Caravan beat the Crusaders. Fans, this Wednesday, George Sedliak Field, 4:30 on the campus of Brother Rice High School. We hope to see you there. We're going to bring you back up here to the press box for a little goodbye. Wow, and I mean, what a game here from the Caravan. As you know, we're doing everything ourselves today, so I have to kind of play around with our focus here. Something's going on. There we go. Looks like we're back. Here we go. Wow. And I mean, absolutely electric game here at Haggerty Field. 5-run third inning. That's big. The Caravan take down the number 20th ranked Crusaders and the number 1 team in the state.
yeah, no, that was a great baseball game. No matter where you're looking at it from, if you're a Brother Rice fan, if you're a Mount Carmel fan, you just have to appreciate how well of a baseball game that was.
Absolutely fantastic. The number 20th team in the country falls victim to the Caravan. Fans, we thank you for joining us here. If you enjoyed this broadcast, my name is Rocco Lopez alongside TJ Kolke. And as Matt Malloy would say best, good night, Chicago.